So hello everybody, welcome to today's video. Today my friends, I'm very happy to be here because I'm gonna talk about the Syndicate. I know there are many people that were asking or making questions about it, so I really managed or took the decision to make this video, so to clear out or to clarify it, my friends. It's gonna be all about the basics of it, and I'm sure if you watch the whole video you will understand the Syndicate for sure. So it's gonna be a video on 3 parts. The first, it is also the most important, I think, that is what people want to understand. It is here the investigation, okay, how to read it, okay. Then secondly, I'm gonna show you very quick in the map how the Syndicate looks like, and also on how to make the choices. You know, whenever you kill one of those guys here in the map, he's gonna ask you for a choice and which one to make. And the third and the last thing that I'm gonna show you is I'm gonna run a safe house. So my friends, let's not lose too much time and let's go for the video, my friends. Let's go. So my friends, and now we are here at the investigation, and to fully understand it we are gonna very slowly and step by step. So the first card you will see at the top, it is the boss and the mastermind, okay. It's gonna have also a bar, okay, that it will fill up as you are doing all of those encounters here, and at the end when you have filled it up, it's gonna look like this, the safe house, so that you can run the boss. It's a very hard fight and complicated fight. There are many guides on the internet to see to understand it, and if you have done the boss or killed him, it's gonna have like some portals to go into a basement where there will be plenty of rooms of your let's say the guys over here, okay, and it's very valuable. But the most important about investigation is to understand those 4 positions right here. It's the transportation, fortification, research and intervention, and that's where people have problems to understand when they see like those tables in the internet, okay. I'm gonna copy paste this one into the video description. So we see here the left column, it is the T for transportation, F for fortification, R for research and I for intervention, and you're gonna see all of your guys that you can encounter in June or in the Syndicate are over here, okay. So now to understand this table, we are also gonna understand the colors, okay. For example, you see that the color red, it is worse. So the stuff that you will have when you do, for example, Gravicius in research, okay, it's gonna be a swap a divination card. It's considered as a bad thing, but it can still be a good thing. So but what we will want, it is good to great, okay. For example, Cameria, as you can see, if you see her in transportation and you run Cameria there, it's gonna be a time war item, so it can be every unique of the past, so also the Headhunter, okay. But let's read our table here. We see here Corral in fortification. So is that a good thing? So for that we will check Corral here, okay, and he is in fortification, okay, F. So if I now do the safe house, I will have a room where he's gonna drop, or I will find map fragments, and it is considered as a good room because some fragments are very valuable. So next thing, now to understand also this board, it is that you see the stars. So it can your guys here can have 1 star, 2 star or 3 stars, okay. I think it's not hard to understand that more stars you have, the 3 stars can give you better stuff than the 1 stars. It is not that it's gonna give you, like, let's say the Janus in fortification, in 1 stars he's gonna give you I don't know, another item, and at 3 stars is gonna give you currency shots. No, it's only that at 1 star normally the currency shots are gonna be worse than the ones at 3 stars, Okay, that's pretty much it also for the stars. And now, and the most important thing, it is those ropes. That's the thing that makes people like really having troubles, but it is not hard as you think, because those ropes or those bindings, they can have three colors, so red, yellow, and green. So what does that mean? I have the red color, and that's what you want, because for example, let's say here Rin and Elreon. If this rope would be red, if I now run transportation with Rin in it, okay, Elreon is not gonna show up because they are not friends. Okay, they are enemies, so Elreon is not gonna show up. Okay, so you want the max of people like joining your safe house when you're running it. So yellow, that means they are neutral to each other, so it can be possible that Ariana is gonna show up, but maybe not. And green, and that's the most important thing and the best thing, they are friends. So as you know, friends help each other normally. If that would be green, you can be sure that if I run here transportation with Rin, Arian is gonna show up. So as you can see here, Ailing on research, if I run him, Gravicius is here. They are connected with a green rope, so Gravicius is gonna help Ailing. Okay, you can have up to 4 guys that can like join into a fight when you run safe house. I had already like five person. That means 1 at the main spot plus 4 connected to it that joined the fight. So I mean, and then we have the prison right here. When you put somebody into the prison, he will not show up nowhere. Okay, even though you run the boss, his room is not gonna show up. So that you have to keep in mind for that. And I think that's the most important about the investigation, is to understand, my friend. I'm just resuming it very quickly. Those 4 points here, they stand for those 4 letters here, and then you have to read with the guys that you will find in your investigation and what they can give you. So don't get too overwhelmed with those colors. As you can see, it is way easier than it looks like. So let's go now for the next point, my friends. So now, my friends, at the second point, we are going to talk about the choices, or how it looks like in a map when we encounter those guys. So for that, we are going to go very quickly and do this. I didn't want to do it with some picture or so I preferred just to go for a map and look for those guys. It's more easy, you know, to see it. Okay, for example, you see here it is the first encounter. So let's rush it very quickly. Oh, not that I die here to tier 1 map. Okay, so there it is. So here it is, goof. So what will we want to take? So he's gonna ask Goff imprisoned for 30 turns plus 7 research intelligence per turn. So what does that mean? And -1 rank on release. So what does that mean? We are gonna move Goff into the prison. Okay, and then if we like do 3 turns, that means every time we encounter one of those guys in a map, he's gonna give plus 7 research intelligence. That means he's gonna fill 7 points into this bar here. Okay, and then after those 3 turns, he's gonna be released from this spot. He's gonna come into investigation again, but with -1 ranks. So that means he's at 2 stars, he's gonna have 1 star. But that's, I mean, when always like the left side of those choices, they are the worst, okay? Because minus, you don't want that. Only if you have one guy, let's say, in your table that is very bad, like the Haku. Haku is one you never want him. So you can do it with him so that you fill up the bar and he is gone. Okay, but what will we take here? It's destroy all items of research members. That means all of the stuff that it's a good one because it's gonna take out every of the items that they have on them. Okay, that make them stronger in the fight. So there is nothing you can lose with that. And since there are none items here in the research, it's gonna make nothing. Okay, so I'm sorry if sometimes my English is a bit hard to understand, but yeah. Oh, here it is. Okay, Janus. So, wait. Let me just clear this a bit. Not that they are gonna disturb us. So, here again, as you can see, Janus imprisoned for 3 turns, +7 intervention intelligence. So that means it's gonna fill up the intervention. But what we want, it is this. This is the best case. It is +20 intervention intelligence. So it's gonna give 20 points to this bar. So pay attention. And you can see it gives 20%. So 1 point or +1 is 1%. Okay, so and now let's do this one very quickly. And here we have 3 of them. So Haku, as you can see again, the left one, it is again to put Haku into the prison and stuff, but we want it is always, and what I prefer is to hire their ranks always. So we are gonna execute, is gonna make out of Haku 1 star, is gonna give him 2 stars. So look, there we go. Okay, and then Rin, again, that's the best one, +1. So Rin is gonna have 3 stars in the transportation, and that's the max. That's what we want. And Jorgen, remove, or we are gonna take this one, the left, again the worst, or remove all rivalries in the Immortal Syndicate. It's gonna make that all the red ropes are gonna be cancelled, and that's pretty much what I will take, even though it's gonna make nothing normally, but we will bargain then because this is not harming at all. And yes, a little side note, I don't know if you see it in the, yeah, you see it in the video. If now, for example, let's say the left choice and the right choice, you're not happy with that, you don't want that, you can also click on release the target. You will gain no intelligence. There will be no chances to do the change to the syndicate. So you are like with this button, if you click on it, you're like canceling any of those choices. So it's nothing gonna happen. So let's bargain here. And as you can see, it didn't change anything because there were no red ropes here. So, and we are almost already done. Let's go for a second map, okay? Very quickly. Just to show you guys. So that hopefully we have all of the choices possible. Let me very quickly kill this guy. Okay, let's go. So Goth. Okay, now the left one again the same, and +28 intervention intelligence. That's huge. And Goth and Eat That Flats become rivals. So we are gonna make a red rope between Goth and this guy. So if we run that intervention with that flat, Goth is not gonna show up. So for that, to know if that's a good thing, we are gonna go for the cheat. Sorry, Goth in intervention, it is average. It's a craft alteration spam. It's nothing we want, so we prefer to have those points. So betray, and you can see red rope. So if we run intervention, this guy is not gonna show up. So let's go for the next one. Yes, here again we don't want that, and drop a unique item. Yeah, sure, we take that. Thank you so much. Yeah, nothing good. Okay, here is the next one. Okay, Wagon. So plus 28 fortification intelligence. So here it's gonna fill up completely this, and Wagon and Leo become rivals. So that's not a problem at all because they are out of spot, both of them, and yeah, it's worth it because of the plus 28 fortification. Boom, and the safe house is filled up again. Here, that's what I wanted to show you. So the left one again the same, and the right one, Leo moves to transportation and Arion moves to fortification. So is that even good? So Leo moves to transportation. He's at F and we are gonna put him to T. So let's see. Is that even good? He's here, F, and we are gonna put him to T. So random currency is better than silver coins. So that's already the first part of the sentence, or the first sentence is not good. And Arion moves to fortification. Where is Arion? Arion is at transportation. And we are gonna just swap. Let's see. Arion from T to F. Arion from T to F. Unique weapon or unique armor. Okay, so there is the moment where we will just click on this. So because we don't want neither this one, neither this one. So we click. Okay, so nothing happened. So, and now let's go for the third one. I'm already very happy because, my friends, all of the choices are in this video, okay? All of the possible choices, right. Just, okay. Haku, so +2 rank to Haku, and Ailing loses all ranks. Haku and Ailing become rivals. That's not good because if you remember earlier, Haku is one that we don't like, so we don't like this one. And this we can do it because, like, put him into prison because he doesn't give us anything good. So you will see now him going into the prison, and from here it is green rope, okay, still with research, but if you encounter now, the research is not gonna show up there because he is in the prison. So let's see, Ailing for the last. Ailing and Arion become trusted, +4 transportation intelligence. Nothing to lose right here, so there is no doubt about what we will take. So there we go. So and that's it, my friends. With the choices that you can make in a map when you encounter them. And now let's go for a safe house run so that you see how it looks like. Let's go. So, my friends, and now for the last part of this video, we are just gonna run the safe house. So that means, keep in mind, coral in fortification. So that means coral fortification map fragments. So let's go. And Leo, Graphicius, and Hillock. Let's see which one of those are gonna show up. So we are clicking on go to or the safe house, and we are just gonna rush this. And it's a level 83 safe house, as you can see, because I made them in all of them in the T16s maps. We are just gonna rush this very quickly. So as you can see, we are just going into a random map or a layout where at the end is gonna be the safe house pretty much here. So Coral here, you see, he's alone at the moment. Let's see if there are some, and all three are here. Okay, there we go. So Coral, and we have to click on this. Okay, there is nothing we can cancel, because if we don't do that, you see there is a door that is not gonna open. So there we go, he gives us this. Very good. Okay, so now you see here are the safe house rooms. Okay, so let me just check something. It is the what was it? The fortification, right? All right, Graficius, random and hillock armor quality. Okay, so for example, we see here modify an armor piece quality to 28%. So now you're gonna say, hey, listen up, Diaz. It's fortification. The coral is fortification's map fragments. Where is their armor quality? Why? Because if you remember, there was Hillock too. Okay, we killed him, and armor quality you see here. It is 28% is the max you can have from the safe house. So here it is, this room. Okay. Normally we will have also here. What is this? Those are some random cards from Gravicius. Random divination cards, as you can see. It is average, so black, but you saw we got a good card, so it is also worth it. Then here we got the rooms from Leo. It should be Leo. Yeah, random currency. Okay, so it can be everything, and the last should be the fragments. There we go. So no luck so far, and no, nothing pretty good. Okay, but whatever, this was it. I'm just gonna like quality another armor. I'm gonna check which one it is, but that was it, my friends, with the Syndicate. I hope I really answered all of your questions about it. Those are all the basics. I think if you just really watch the video closely and listen closely, I mean, you should be good to go and fully understand it right now. So my friends, thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to like and comment if you really found this video helpful, and don't forget to subscribe also for more videos in the futures. So don't forget also that we stream on Twitch, and please come along. It would make me very happy. So thank you so much for watching. Have a nice day, nice night, and see us maybe on the next video or even on the next live stream. So thank you so much. Bye bye, my friends. Love ya.